What'd you think, Laura?
Oh,
what was that
definitely
called?
5 out of 5.
Midnight Terror?
Midnight Terror.
What's your favorite part, Laura?
The saw guy in the front. But there was this really cool guy, like with a, was he have like a chain around his neck? Where he's in the haunted house and he wasn't moving and he just jumps out at you. But you see him and you're approaching him and he's not moving and you don't know what to expect and he jumps out. But I like, just for the saw guy, 5 out of 5. Very well done.
What'd you think, Ryan?
Well, this is one of those instances, and I've done it a few times this year. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 5. It was a 5 out of 5 already before we even entered the house, because of the yard display, which was extremely elaborate, excellent lighting, 2 or 3 guys in character outside, including a Saw dressed up from the movie Saw, which was fantastic. Stayed in character the whole time. Line entertainment. You don't get that at some professional haunts. There's excellent line entertainment, wait entertainment. The outside of the haunted house, which is just the garage and a bit of the backyard area, was decorated like a rustic wooden porch with a moving portrait of zombies on the inside of it. And just that level of entertainment value and set design gave it a 5 out of 5 before I even went in there. And inside, last year was the first time we went to this one. This year, they surpassed themselves. There was a scene in there where you're walking through wooden cages with chicken wire around them. And as you round the corner, you see a guy standing there, and you can clearly see he's real. And what's scary about it is he looks at you the first time, but then you're forced to walk around the corner and down a corridor where he's at the end, and there's a strobe light. And he rushes at you. He rushed right at me. He was in my face before I even realized what was going on. That is excellent. Just for that level in a home haunt that's free in somebody's garage, that's why it's a 6 out of 5, because it blows certain pay haunts away. Would I pay $10 to go through that? Yes. Absolutely, I would pay $10 to go through that. And I can't say that about certain places that I actually did pay $10 to go through. So 6 out of 5, without a doubt.
All right, yeah, I'll second the 6 out of 5. Awesome. Yeah, so many things to look at. The Saw guy was cool. And not only they had a couple actors out there, they were actually doing a great job of terrorizing people. You know, they were coming up, they'd be entertaining to you, but also they'd be scary, and they would scare people and run down the street after them. Many things to look at in the yard, which of course it was, I guess the guy was one of the guys on the inside, ex-Marine. Had to take off 4 years from doing haunted houses because he was in the military. He built a lot of that stuff you see on the outside. Amazing. The set designs on the inside and the level of scares. Boy, the people in front of me were... The little boy behind me was too scared to go alone, so he brought in what I assume is his mother or some kind of guardian. And he was pretty scared, but by the time we got halfway through, she was far more terrified than he was. And it was hilarious. But yeah, it was a very good... all around. They were doing a great job, enthusiastic and scary. It's a very scary place, so if you want to get scared, that's a good one to go to. It's a bit intense for a home haunt, so check it out.
I'll just add one more thing in there, that the intensity level, yes. I knew since we'd been here last year what the intensity level was. This wasn't a friendly home haunt. This is a in-your-face scary home haunt. A lot of things that you see in certain pay haunts, and I would say it took about 5 or 6 minutes to go through there.
9/10 of a mile.
Which, believe it or not, is some pay haunts only last 5 or 6 minutes. And there were mostly adult and teenage actors in there. All of them were in their parts through the whole thing. They never changed, and the intensity level was ramped up in there. So I would definitely, for that, give it kudos, because it's a home haunt. It's somebody doing it in their spare time. So you have to really think about that, as opposed to a professional haunt where they're doing it for money. Home haunts that do these things with, and they ask for donations for charity if you want to. There's no pressure. They do these things for a good cause, and they do it because they enjoy doing it, and it really does show. That's one thing. They have heart. These home haunts have heart, and people are dedicated to doing them, and it's well worth your while. You want to look for cheap Halloween fun, this is it.